back into this free enterprise thing. I mean, I always feel bad when I take the whole weekend off from doing this, and then I'm like, oh gosh, what is going on? We're diving right back into this async race. Then I have a practice seed ready, and if we have time, I'd like to do another async race, but I'm not sure if I can squeeze it in before the community race. Otherwise, I'll just take a break before the community race. It's only if this seed and my practice seed go pretty quickly. Otherwise, we'll get to that one on Wednesday. It's not a huge deal. I don't have a lot of other plans. Oh dear. Forgive me. Got some phlegm. We're fine. I'm fine at least. We got Classic Forge, Classic Giant today, which is, you know, standard for these races. Wind Crystal. K main Sun, Moon unsafe, P key, C standard maybe, J abilities. The only interesting thing here is that characters aren't guaranteed, which is a little, you know, interesting, but whatever. T Pro, S standard, B standard. This is all pretty much standard. Walk Gauntlet's nice. No free characters, but free key item. E toggle, G life. Kit basic, spoon flag, push B to jump. Adamants are in. But they're not going to be found pretty much anywhere else other than Pinktail Turner. Already set up all the names and all the custom settings that I want. So, we're not going to dilly-dally here any longer. Let's just get this started. I should mention this is an async race on the Discord. So, no tips or spoilers, please. Hi Kane and the package. So other than Forum, this looks pretty vanilla. Dark Knight Cecil won't be bothering me anywhere, which is really nice actually. I like seeing a Brood boss there, because on push B to jump flags, Brood bosses don't get to do anything. Like, the first boss there isn't going to be one you fight, so that boss is essentially removed from the seed. And DKC can be very rude at certain places, so certainly not something I'm too unhappy to see. Those are our objectives. We have to beat Giant Babel and forge the X-Cal. Although we don't actually get an X-Cal. It's fine. Let's get into Baron and loot. Hi King Queen Evelyn. Oh, if you're at the first spot, that's such a waste of a King Queen Evelyn. That is such a waste. That Sid is nice though. If I can get to it. It would be nicer if they were at the second spot, but you know. Then I wouldn't be able to see that they're there. At least it's not quarter. It's just a standard, so we can make some money off of looting. C maybe is wild, because there's literally no way to predict what characters I'm going to find. It's just, here's your characters, let's roll. Still, knowing there's a Sid and Baron in is very nice. Grab all that. Oh, the Baron loot. Now what am I to do? Let's land ourselves down here. I'm gonna save. I totally forgot to check Baron's shop. That's a problem. time to check some shops. I should also check package character at some point. Fireclaw I'm probably not gonna buy. I don't like to buy Fireclaws just because Jan will come with one if I find him. The other two claws, sure, whatever. There's a lot of stuff I want here. Well, we're not going to use that. I don't care about the Charm Harp upgrade. We're not using that ever. So that's a decent amount of money. I have other arrows other than Medusa arrows, so I can sell these for a decent amount as well. The only things I want here are those and a couple stacks of those. That's good for me from that shop. Let's, while we're here, dip into the back. These aren't particularly well weighted, but you know, I'd say all four of those were somewhat useful and really not that far out of the way. Let me into this item shop. No, I don't need to buy Sylph right now. There's no Rydia. If I knew Rydia was in the seed, sure, maybe, but nah. I'm gonna save again. It's time to pay Eddie a visit. We don't have an easy source of exit, so we're not going to Cave Magnus right now. Hey! They really want to make sure I find all the characters. I don't need to get that loot. That's fine. We'll head up Zot first for characters. Though I do have package and Sand Ruby to check. And we're not going to open any chests here because I am not well equipped to handle anything here. Although Kain and Porum is not the worst start, I feel iffy about it. It's, you know, not the best white mage and not the best damage dealer, but, you know, they're both functional. And they can both certainly be useful party members. Plus, you know, Porum will learn exit in not too much time, so. In case I want to, you know, do some other stuff here. That's not helpful. Rydia. There's our Rydia, so now that Sylph summon is looking tempting. And an Eddie. Well, if I had the spoon. As it is, I don't think there's really a way I get through this unless it's something super free. And King Queen Eblon is already off the table. We know that. I'm gonna peek the boss in case it's free. Let's change rows and... like, unless it's something I can hide from. I guess Evil Wall could work with my Eddie. What are you? I am fully expecting to reset out of this. But we do have a couple other character checks we can make on the overworld. That is not happening. No. Any sort of standard boss is not going to happen. We're just going to walk up here because that'll take me back down here. And from here it's just jump out. I will take my two characters. We should go peek Sand Ruby before too long, so I'm probably going to head there pretty... Actually, we may as well take care of Mist and Typo right now. We're just going to stop by Mist and Typo right now. It just doesn't make sense to not do that. Hey, Commander Leonhardt. Thanks for the good luck. We have a wonderful party so far. It's... I'm not even gonna take him. I have a Sand Ruby. I don't need a second Edward. I already have one. Doesn't do anything. I want Starveils. What can I get rid of? Toss that. I don't have any better armor than that. No, that's too useful for now. I can probably get by with just a few Starveils. 9 is fine. I'll make do. Let's see if there's a curse string here, because we have S standard. Nope. Push beater jump races are fun. I'm gonna do one run in here to check the shops, and then another run to check the package character. The seed really wanted me to have characters, but it didn't want me to have good characters. That's what I found so far. I mean, Kane's okay. Let's walk out. What's our equipment looking like for you? Maybe I shouldn't have sold that Slumber Sword. It's fine. You can have the Blitz Whip, and then we'll give you... No, that's fine. Blitz Whip is fine. You're the only one who can wear that, so it feels like a shame not to give it to you. I'm gonna give you the Gaia gear. I don't know why I'm putting so much effort into equipping. I should have done this outside. Should have done that outside before saving. It's fine. Who's our character? This is too long. Too long for just Atella. Maybe, if I really need him, I'll come back, but that is a very long cutscene for Atella. I haven't checked Hobbs' character yet. I should do the other side, since I have Iridia. Oh, missed. One of the more useless summons. We should have some damage, maybe. That's still not good. None of that's great. I mean, mist is mist. It's a thing. What do I have for you, even? I can back row glitch you, and that's about it. Yeah, I have nothing for you. I can give you the Silver Dagger. It's better. This is gonna be a rough Hobbs. Unless it's vulnerable to Odin. Because we may as well learn that. There's a Sylph summon for sale too, so I should probably pick that up. Do I want a second Iridia? Kind of. Who's here? Is this Ruby or Elements? Because that might make the difference. Because I really don't have good damage. You hide. We're going to be jumping with everyone to avoid counters. Wonderful. That is what you are for. That's not what I meant to do. Wonderful. You stay hidden. Whatever. You two are doing too good damage to matter. You parry. 100 damage is good damage in my book right now. I want that life. Oh, egg. Okay. He's actually surprisingly not very strong here, which I'm kind of enjoying. You probably will do a good enough damage that I should jump with you as well. But we should revive you. Oh no, 40 damage. So scary. Cool. Give me some levels. Please. Rydias, please get online. I need you to be functional. I can always take the bedward if I need an anchor later. And there's a Sid and Baron in, so that'll help. Let's get off of Hobbs. We're gonna hit up Antlion, even though I usually don't do this area early. I just want to get this area done early. Since it's push B to jump, I should get underground probably, but I want to take care of this area quickly before we do anything else. You know. Just take a nap there. That's a nice Starveil. Diagure is good. I think my other Rydia is going to be more of a mage. I think I'll have one attacker and one defender. And one mage / healer, because she's going to end up healing. That is a nice knife. That's really nice. I should have grabbed those chests first, it's fine. Is that... Can you equip that mute knife? You can. You're gonna do that. You're gonna be an attacker, you're gonna be my mage. Not that I have a whole lot of stuff to give you, but... I'm gonna make you a mage. Eddie's still gonna be useless for now. Maybe I'll find a spoon. You know. None of that was even useful anyway, so... no harm. Who's here? Wow. Okay. Mist is not going to be useful, but you can lit one, I suppose. This seed. I don't think I need to do this. Yeah. I'll take the extra levels, though. That was a waste of time. I want the loot in here, though. I got some decent stuff. So we'll walk this out. It doesn't take that long. Antlion's not a super long check. Grabbed that chest earlier. Let's get underground. No, I should probably buy Sylph first. I found it in a shop, in a Toroya shop, so... We'll see if I can't drum up the money for this. So that. Don't need to magnetize on push B to jump. I don't need that. What else can I get rid of? That is gone. How much is that worth? Not enough. With this, we're almost there. I'll sell that. Sell that. I don't need the ice shield, and then... Yeah, I'll sell that. Sylph is too good. Especially in a party with 2 Rydias. Also, I'm worried about running out of charm arrows, so we're going to downgrade you to poison arrows, but poison arrows should still be fine. And I think I'm going to head underground now. I'm never sure when to head underground, but I feel like now is a pretty good time. You know, I did a few overworld checks. They didn't turn out anything. We're just gonna dive right in. And loot some of this area, since this is weighted better. You might find some useful stuff in Cave Magnus. Or, not in Cave Eblin, not Cave Magnus. What's in this shop? Nothing I want. What's in these shops? That dancing dagger is really tempting. Oh, I want that. If I can get away with getting that. We'll sell one of those. Because now Eddie can actually be useful. I'm probably going to toss him soon, but whatever. We're going to play it slightly risky. Of course. That's the last one I was going to check. There is no way I survived that. At least I know where they are now. Which means I can loot more stuff. And I'm actually going to pass on the dancing dagger now that I think about it. And realize that Eddie is on the chopping block for this party. Although really I should get rid of one of the Rydias. I don't need to. There was nothing else in those shops that I cared about. Let's grab the bonus chests in here. The pots. Get me out of bed. Get out of the way. I'm trying to get loot from the hospital. No. Let me out. Oh, doors. Okay, skip this chest up here. Skip that one. Well, we can grab all these. Lots of bows. I don't really need bows that much. I was trying to jump over that, but I did that too early. We should save here. On the off chance that I need to reset. It's unlikely. I'm not gonna loot any. Okay. I kind of want that dancing dagger now. I'm gonna walk back for the dancing dagger. I figured that it couldn't be another Eddie there, but of course. Oh, we love C maybe. Not a long walk. Oh, C maybe. You troll me so much. Plus, now I have more stuff to sell that I'm not going to use. Indeed. It was just an Eddie. I'm actually going to keep that fire sword because that's the best thing I have for Kane right now. Let's re-equip before I do this. Hey, Kane. Have an actual weapon. Also, let's get you tanky. Now Eddie can have, say, a headband or whatever. And still not have anything else. It's fine. We'll find something to sell. What am I not gonna use? Archer bows. Or the great bow. I'm gonna pick up a boomerang while I'm here. Just in case. It would be so nice if I found an edge. And since I already have a faster Eddie to grab, if I want to back up Eddie at some point, I'm gonna skip this one. Or at least try to skip this one. I could jump over that. We're gonna save. It's not the end of the world if I hit this. We're not seeing elements today, at least. Because I don't have to fight this. Oh, that is the tile. Whatever. I thought I had to go one more tile, but it's fine. We'll sit through this cutscene. You can totally skip it if you jump this tile, though. I'm not going to reset over it. We'll just dismiss him. And he'll go home. This is Eddie number 3 of the seed. The spoon flag's on, so I'm not... Like, I do want maybe an Eddie in my party, but... I don't want more Eddies. That's not the way to go in push B to jump. Push B to jump is honestly... I just go on autopilot so much in push B to jump, and my autopilot is always wrong based on not having push B to jump on, and it's obnoxious sometimes, but I try to remember. Gosh. We've had 2 vanilla bosses so far already, and I've only peaked like 4. Because there was a vanilla Val. Octoman there, that's not so bad. I figured I'd peek the top of Zot to see if it was free, and it was Val, and I was like, this is not free, we're leaving. Even if I can jump, it's not free. Not at base level. Let's get our freebies. Hit up Fagul, probably do ordeals, because if I find a Teller or a Cecil, I would like to have them promoted. Let's start with shopping. Shopping is always a good place to start. I haven't done that much shopping on the overworld. So, nothing I really care about in any of these shops. Let me get out of my way, please, NPCs. Hey! Seed validated, and we can back Rogue Lich Cane. This is wonderful. Not sure if the Flame Spear is better than the Flame Sword, but... that's our grind. Let's quickly back Rogue Lich you. Flame Spear... it is better. Job Dwarf rewards. By letting me back Rogue Lich. And Sirens are here, which means I need to sell some stuff. I don't need a second Blitzwick. Buy Dreamer Harp. Buy Fire Armor I don't need. Part with that. I want to keep the Fire Sword just in case. I'm going to keep the Dwarf Axe around. I don't know how much I'm going to be using this, honestly, so I'm going to sell those. And this. I'm going to play it a little risky. Dragoon and Crystal Shields can stay. If I had other shields, they would be going. Do I want this Diamond Helmet? I'm not sure. We'll sell that to one of those. Earth Hammers sell for a lot. Dang. Okay, that's good. 10 for now. And I'm gonna note that ethers are here and exits are not really, I don't care. I don't care about exits, but ethers are in Tamra. I guess, I don't know what rhyme to come up with there. I'm bad at coming up with underworld things. And Sirens are in I mean, my default is to assume Sirens are in Tamra. So, that'll work out at least. Let's loot this place a bit. I think I saved. I hope I saved. I'm gonna double check, actually. I'm gonna make sure I saved. Because I don't remember. I'm pretty sure I did, but it never hurts to save again. Okay, bandana's not bad. Let's just keep doing my underworld loop. This isn't monsters, we stopped, so we're gonna stop there. No more looting for now. We're gonna skip this floor. Because there's monsters on this floor and I don't want to deal with them. But we're gonna loot this area. Even though it's not weighted very well. Because, you know, we might get an Elven Bow. Oh, that is actually useful. That's another freebie. There's a lot of random stuff that I'm holding on to. We don't need the fire shield. There's Bacchus here. Oh, great. People still in leather armor? Well, you can put on the karate shirt, and then we can sell the guy a gear. Sell that. Sell this. Sell one of those. I don't think I'll need two. We can sell this. I'm not a fan of HP-based ones. We have 2 soul clubs. I don't want to sell any soul clubs. I'll sell one of these, because those aren't going to be worthwhile, really. We'll sell the guy a gear. What can I sell? This is just... I don't want to sell any of this stuff. I guess I can part with this? Maybe? I have one of these already, so we can sell that, probably. I want the wizard hat. That Ogre Axe is worth a lot of money. We're gonna say bye to that. And buy 5 Bacchuses, not 10. We'll be fine. We don't need a ton of Bacchuses, hopefully. Well, if I'd known that there was a fire armor right over there, I wouldn't have been worried about this. Fire armor's a lot of money. I'll take 5 more. I know I'll be scrounging if I can find a curse ring, but I think we'll be fine. At least it's not sirens down here. I'm okay with that. Ew. Golbez? No. Mylon? Maybe. Not gonna take those on. Not gonna figure out which form of Mylon that is right now. That's not super important. Charmrod is tempting. And that Dragon Whip, but I don't think I have enough stuff to sell. I'm gonna save my money. And we're gonna save that exit, I think, for Magnus. I might use that in Magnus, actually. I might go there next, after Luca and Sheila checks. No curse string yet, that's okay. We still have the entire overworld, minus Kaipo and Mist. I'm just gonna walk out of here, it's not that slow. We're gonna hit up Sealed Cave first. Because I don't need anything really, other than having the Luca key to get through here. And I have warped, so there's no reason to put this off. My Iridias are just leveled enough to no warp. Plus, with push B to jump, this really isn't that bad a check. We're gonna loot a little bit here. Just a little bit. May as well grab the chests that are on the way. Grab this one. These are not worthwhile. Sealed Cave, I thought you'd be better than this. You're gated by multiple key items, logically. Like, I know there's no trap chests in the area, but it's 2 key items gated. It's gated by 2 key items. It feels like it should be rated better. That's in case, that save is in case I mess up the jump. Because I have done that. Not often, but I have. I'm willing to walk that out. It's not a key item, but it's a good enough item that I'll walk it out. That's the wrong jump. I messed up the jump. I want that Excal, though. I don't know that there's a Cecil in the seed, but I'm really hoping. If not, that's, you know, 60,000 gold, which is not nothing. Whenever I decide to give up on my Cecil dreams. That's the jump. Cool. I love that Radio learns Warp at such a low level. I don't think this one's worth it, because it can do that. And this one you can just do that. Well, it's not a key item, but it was an X-Cow, which is nice. Sheila one time. I'm not gonna loot anything here. We're just gonna dive right down. That's not the way to go and push B to jump. Let's get out of here. Yay, back to the overworld. I'm gonna probably just swing around and hit up ordeals on the way to Fabul. But first, we need a new airship. We need a better airship. Because I don't want to be flying that airship around in case I go back to Zot. You know. You need to check your item shop and your other shops too. Ether 2s, I can leave those behind for now. So really, Agard is the spring of mana. Cool. It's the well of mana. Whatever. That'll work for me. If I really need Ether 2s, I'll come back. We're gonna hit up Mysidia. Illusions are here. I do want some of those. What am I willing to get rid of? That. That, I think. Not that much else. I need more looting. I need to do more looting is the problem. I also just need to equip people. Not you. Let's give it to you. This one. What else did I have that I wanted to equip? There was something else in here. The wizard hat. You need that. We can make do. I guess the city of mages resists all physical attacks. I don't know. I don't know. I'm at a loss for this one. And you can jump. Made a mental note of that. Star Veils were in multiple places. I actually forget where the first place I found them was, but I know they're in Feymarch. Should have remembered the first one. It was on the overworld. I think Kaipo or Toroya, because those are the only overworld shops I checked. Hey, a Rune Axe. That's a lot of money. Ah, that would do it. Gosh. actually save. I think I can take this out. Ordeals should be easy enough. May as well make the Tella that's behind the package useful. Plus, hopefully this is a good key item. So much vanilla this seed. Oh. We're just gonna go for... Since you have no HP, we're just gonna whack the attacker and overpower the defender. You save your arrows. We're gonna leave the defender alive. Because this bot has no health. Yay. So I can totally sell my black sword at this point. That's not going to be useful. Let's do these jumps right. Get me off of ordeals. Maybe I should have checked Dwarf Castle's shops while I was underground, but it's fine. We'll come back for Dwarf Castle later. Silvera, what do you have? Another exit. Jeez. Silver ring. Some money. I probably should have not walked all the way around the building. I'm gonna check the armor shop for cursed rings anyway. Ogre axe. I already have that. I already have everything there that I actually want. So we don't need anything there. Cure 3s. I don't know. Toads and pigs can give you lots of health. I don't know. I guess they have good healing items. I don't know. My little things, it's not working. No, it'll be fine. I'll remember Cure 3s are in Silvera, Illusions are in Mysidia, and what was the other? Sirens are in Tamra, and that's all the things that I made special note of, other than boxes and Starvales and Feymarch, because Feymarch is so out of the way, I don't want to go back there ever. I'm good without any of that. Nothing here that I care about. Let's go do Fabul Defense. And then after we take care of Fabul Defense of Shield 1, it's probably going to be walk into Cave Magnus and get that item, because that's sitting there. Maybe hit up, maybe try Zot after that, and then do Baron checks. Hi Kenazo, good to know that I won't have to deal with you. That's fine, you can gather the water all you want. Okay. What character checks have I not seen? Baron, Castle, Moon. That might be it. Hi, Darkness Crystal. We're gonna check that character. Because that's one of, I think... Oh, and Dwarf Castle. That's one of 3 character checks I haven't seen. So we're gonna check that character before I go into Magnus and stuff. Actually, I could do Zod into Magnus, although I don't know if that makes sense. Might do that. High Tower Key. I don't want to do moon checks right now. That's spooky. So we got Darkness and Tower. Okay. Darkness and Tower. Let's rush Darkness since I have a spare exit. Yeah, I have a spare exit. I can rush Darkness and get those 2 freebies. We're gonna do that. That was probably the wrong way to fly. But that's okay. I'm gonna park on the other side of Mysidian. I don't know why I'm saving here. It doesn't matter that much. I want to see a good character here. Please. Please give me something I haven't seen yet, because all I've seen are the 4 I have, plus Tella and Sid. And Tella's great, but right now my only Tella is behind the package. And I don't want to do that. We're gonna change you over to Paladin, in case I find you. I'd love Cecil right now. Rosa would be okay. Also Young or Edge or something. I kind of want to get rid of my second Rydia. I'm not sure what's a higher priority. Dumping Eddie or dumping Rydia 2. Because at the moment I don't feel like I need 2 Rydias. To the moon! I could do a reaction grind, actually, now that I think about it. That's an option. Potentially. It might not be easy to do set up since I don't have an anchor, but I should check the shop. I'm gonna check the shop first. We've already found sirens and boxes, so there's probably not much of note here, but we could find camping gear. I'd like camping gear. I don't need any more silk webs than I have. I'm good on hourglass. I don't need hourglass 2s. I think we're good. We'll be fine without any of that stuff. Don't need to buy diet food since I bought a stack of heal potions. Who's our character today? Who am I sending back to Mysidia? Because I have no faith in this being a good character. Oh my gosh. This seed. I'm keeping track of the number of eddies that I've seen. That's 4. That's now 4 eddies. Because there's 1 in Zot, 1 in the bed, 1 in the hook route, and 1 on the moon. So we got 2 character checks to find a Cecil. It's not looking good for Cecil. I'm gonna be honest. It's not looking like he's in the seed. Given that those 2 checks are gonna be totally random. Let's go get our freebies, since I have exits in my inventory. I may as well use those. No, I want to go down. Not even going to peak Wyvern Altar. That'd be silly at the moment. I know King, Queen, Ebon are in Baron in, so... no point in checking for freebies. I mean, they're not key items, but I'm not gonna say no. Let's exit. I'm not super disappointed by that. We just need to leave. We are done with the moon. I'm not gonna peek the boss in Cave Bahamut because I know it can't be King Queen Ebon, and that's the only real freebie at this point. I just want more key items. That's all I want. I think I'm gonna do Twin Harp from the Toroya area and try to push through Zot. Because I could do it from Baron and just push through Baron, but I want to get the key item out of Zot. And Vavalis is normally annoying, but push B to jump makes her really not that bad. And I think I have the levels at this point. Now I have to remember to not talk to Dark Elf, because I've done that multiple times, and it costs me a whole bunch of time, because then I'm walking all the way back down. Make sure I jump there. Do I even want this? Not really. Didn't realize my inventory was full. I mean, I don't think I want it. We're gonna not loot. I'm done with looting. This cave isn't that highly weighted. If it was the treasury, I would loot it, but otherwise, whatever. We're just gonna dive down into Famar, into Magnus. Get me my key item, get out of here. Well, that's a key item. That certainly is a key item. I'm gonna part with the blizzard. And let's get out of here. I can't do anything with that, but it's there. I'm gonna quickly save down here before I head up Zot again. I'm really hoping for a spoon at this point. I just want to find one. That's all I want, is the spoon to show itself. Like, I know it's not progression, but I want it to show itself. Please. The spoon flag is on. I have an Eddy in the party. I have an abundance of Eddies in this seed. If you don't give me a spoon, I'm going to be very sad. It's okay, we got a few more key item checks before I have to start actually fighting things that are somewhat challenging. I'm a little bit scared of Valvalis, so we're gonna save. That's not what I meant to do. I don't even care to know what boss that is. You know Bahamut's the second boss in Dwarf Castle, so that's not that bad at least. Especially if I have my Eddie still, I can have him hide and save the Star Veil. You're gonna have magic defense here. It's okay. I love that the weak missed. Kane, come down. Ow. Ow. Okay. We need Porum. We're gonna heal up with Sylphs. Which is why I'm breaking the tornado, because I want... Cool. That doesn't mean anything. Rude. Rude. So rude, Valvalis. I don't really have blinks. Whatever. Stop! This Val fight is not going well. I can't get any damage on her. You need to heal potion yourself. I'm not even going to bother healing because she can one-shot everyone. Okay, never mind. You need to heal potion her. It's more important that I get my party back up right now than that we actually do anything. Good job. Already weak. Eddie can stay down for all I care. You can jump. Stop punching me, please. You can jump, I suppose. I just want someone to jump on her and leave me Iridia that's alive. That's all I care about. Rude! We have one Iridia. And she's dead. This is not gonna work. I don't think. Val is not happening. Because Val is just rude. And I have 0 physical damage, pretty much, with this team, so... I mean, to be fair, I'm underleveled for that, so we're gonna try Baron. Plus, there's a Sid here. We've got King Queen Ebon, which is not as rude. Infinitely less rude, I would say, than Valvalis. Cool. Should probably have a better anchor. Are you kidding me? This is free too? I could have done this so much earlier. We could have had an easy time. You're going to self him. They can't even hit me. This is ridiculous. I don't know why I'm killing the back guy, honestly. I just am. Just dancing dagger something. Sure. It's like... Why did I put this off for so long? Baron In could have been done so much earlier. Boom. Baron In's done. That second Rydia really isn't doing me that many favors. I need Sid. I mean, I will take a pass, gladly, but I need Sid in my party right now. I have a Rune Axe for him. He'll be good. I mean, this Rydia just has worse HP growth, so... I'm still going to be hoping for that, whatever it is, the spoon. That's what it is. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. Don't need the Lilith Rod. We have 5 different characters at last. We're going to put you in the back row. And we're going to back row glitch you. Rune Axe. Bandana. I have nothing there? Wow. You could wear the black robe, but that's silly. Fine. You're just gonna be a little bit light on defense for now. But we can take you into here. I might kick Eddie soon, I don't know. I'm really feeling iffy about keeping him. Hi, Mega Sisters. You shouldn't be too bad here. I don't have great AoE, but Sylph should do the trick. Oh, Sid's gonna do a ton of damage. Also... Oh, you're dead. Okay. Wonderful. Right, this spot is somewhat magically tanky. Not super tanky, but Dancing Dagger's not going to do anything, so Eddie is kind of useless. You missed. We're going to Sylph away a lot of Cindy's HP, because I would like to. It's not as much as I would have liked, but it'll do. Eddie, you're going to be chemisting. Also, Sid, you should really just do all the damage here. We're gonna get you now, because I don't like you. Sylphs. Help me out here. Bring my Porum back up. Oh, please, I'd love it if you berserk me. Easy, Mega Sisters. Hey, you learned Zerk and exit now. I think at this point I'm willing to get rid of Eddie. We've checked quite a bit. Or I'll get my better white mage. I don't really need 2 white mages. And poison arrows aren't really essential. I can leave these behind if I need to. Yeah. I want this. And I want this. We got Rosa. That's something. Ugh. This seed has just been... What character spot is even left to check? Dwarf Castle is the only character location left that I have not peeked. Because we just did Baron. I've already done Zot. We checked Moon character. There's no character in Giant. Dwarf Castle is literally the only hope for Cecil. So I'm gonna assume Cecil's probably not in the seed. And I should probably pick up that Tella from package and do a D-Machine pretty soon. I'm trying to hold out for more key items, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. I could probably do Tower. At least. This bow is too good to toss. I can't toss this. What do I want to toss, though? This would be so much easier if I knew what was in... If I knew who was in Dwarf Castle. Rosa, you're going up to... Immediately, let's give you Charm Arrows. Because I have a ton. Can't give you that, but I can give you the Wizard Hat. We're gonna go Karate and Diamond Ring. Cap is not necessary, and this leather shirt. I'm not gonna go Artie Bow, I'm gonna go Samurai for now. I think I want to do Tower before Dwarf. I don't know. Dwarf just seems very risky at this point. Yeah, we'll try Dwarf, I suppose. I did not get a heal, so we're going to use the Pot of Healing. I also still haven't checked Baron Shop. Let's do that. I never checked the Baron Shop. I've checked every other shop, but not Baron. And Dwarf Castle, of course. Okay, this is where my Elemental Claws are hiding. I'm not going to buy the Ice Claw, because at this point there's only one potential character who could use it. But that character could be literally... It's literally a 1 in 12 chance. I need to check the item shop, too. Why did I even take off? We need to check the item shop. Let me in. 10th. Yeah, I'll hold off for the cabins that I'm sure are in Dwarf Castle. We're gonna leave Val alone for a little bit, because Val is obnoxious, and I don't want to fight her. We'll take her on before I grind, but probably just before I grind. I need to heal at the Dwarven Pot. Heal at the Dwarven Pot, then save. I don't mind that Rosa is base level. I should probably have a fast anchor for this, though. Someone like Rydia, who will be fast, I think, at this point. You're 16, you're 11, 16, 10, 8. I'm gonna go with Rydia, just because Rydia can actually do things. That was my save. We're gonna not check the shops right away. We're just gonna dive right in. This is either Water Hag or a Gauntlet. Either way, this is very good for me. Honestly. I know the second boss is free too, so this is looking like we'll be able to take on Dwarf Castle. It's a Gauntlet! Yay! I don't actually mind Gauntlet that much since we are still looking for an Adamant somewhere. It just means I wish I had an AoE summon that wasn't Odin, but... I have an AoE though. I have AoE. Oh, Stardust Rod, please. Yes, Stardust Rod. So good. Let's get our Rosa some experience. You know, we need our White Mage to get some levels here. The problem with this is I'm not healing, but I can do this as much as I want. Okay. Rose is getting close to Berserk already. That's good. We're gonna toss that. Ow. It's more important that Rosa lives, so we're gonna heal her up. That's good. Hide. Yes, absolutely hide. We're not gonna get the Cure 2 off, but that's okay. The fight is over. There's Berserk. Rose is just learning all her spells right now. May as well. Now, don't kill Rydia. Whatever you do, don't take out Rydia. Because then this gets complicated. You didn't. Wonderful. I'll call it easy when you have a Stardust Rod. And it's on the overworld. Or even underground. At Dwarf Castle is basically just slightly better than the overworld, you know. Life. That's fine. We'll take some damage. Heal. Don't hit her again. Oh good, you're not gonna get a chance. 'Cause Stardust. Oh, that doesn't kill. Right, that doesn't kill this fight. We actually have to legitimately make it through this fight a bit. So we're gonna actually heal up with Rosa. Ow, stop it. Are you kidding me? You're so rude. That is so rude. We're keeping you hidden. Stop! Stop killing her when I have a Cure 2 queued up on her. We're just gonna queue this up. Because this should kill them. They weren't even worth that much experience. Why were they not so obnoxious? And now it's second fight time against Bahamut, which is free. So I don't have to worry about my HP at all because I can just Starveil and win. And I'm not taking a second Sid. So at this point, I think it's grab Tella from Babel and use that, I think. This is not a great party, I have to say. Hide. Veil. 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 Like, unless I find a spoon real soon, I'm gonna swap out Eddie for Tella. And do my grind. Unless I find something in tower, basically. So we can sell our edge stuff and all our Cecil stuff, because it's not useful. I'm pretty sure I checked all the character spots at this point. I'll take all these levels. Yes, please. This hasn't exactly been a fast seed. I still have to grind and take on Zeromus at some point. And I still have to find an Adamant somewhere. I would really love more key items, but I need a key item from this spot and from both spots in tower in order for that to pay off, or like Pan or Hook to come out of one of these. Yes, give me something, please. That is a key item at least. I'll take that. Let's go shopping now. Cabins? Where? What? Did I miss cabins somewhere on the overworld? Because they weren't in any of the gated shops. Maybe cabins aren't appearing in this seed? It's not really worth it, but I'll take it for over some of these other things that I have lying around. I have some stuff to sell. Like, I can't use that. Can't use any claws, so all the claws can go. Can't use that. I've checked all my character spots. I can't use any of the things. So I may as well dump them. Gungnir is really nice, actually. I will buy that, because we need a better weapon for Tame. If he's going to be my main damage dealer, I can't have him on a Flame Spear. I also have no Curse Ring, which is wonderful. So I think I want, actually, when looking at a Sid Anchor with a useful Tella, that's what I think. Because I can Anchor Sid a little bit with the Dwarf Axe, down to about 5 agility right now. And I think we're looking at mostly Reflect strats against Zeromus. Unless I get something real good from tower, but if I'm looking at a Sid Anchor, I should probably, well, I can swap out to the new Sid. It's not a huge deal. I've got 2 tents in a cabin. I don't know where I missed cabins, or if they're not in the seed or something. It's S standard, so they should be in the seed somewhere. What shop could I have not checked? No, I went to all those places. They can't have been in the underground. I know that. I remember coffins being the only thing of note in Eblon. Did I not notice them in Baron? I'm gonna start looking at shops on the overworld. There were tents here. I'll pick those up in case I can't find cabins, because I thought I had found cabins. Maybe they were in Toroya and I couldn't afford them or something. I want to do Tower and Zop. I want to do Babel and Zop before I go grind, because key items. I hate grinding with less than 10 key items. It's obnoxious. Actually, I have Sirens. I don't need to do a D machine. You weren't here. Okay. That's what I thought. I'm not gonna worry about it anymore, I think. We're just gonna pop some sirens. We're just gonna do our... I don't need to pick up Tella right now. I'm gonna just heal up at the Dwarven Pot. I know Feymarch just had Bacchuses and Starveils, so they can't be there. It's fine. I'll just make do without them. You know? We'll just adapt to my poor checking of shops, apparently. Kabul was just Summer Drops. Illusions are back in... I should buy some illusions, actually. They're back in Mysidia whenever I get around to that. We're gonna run up tower, just to see if I can't find a spoon, because if I find a spoon, then Eddie is in for the final party, because I really need people who can deal damage. And Rydia might be out. Maybe. Rydia might be out. It's... I don't know. Like, Rydia's my only black mage. Besides Tella, who is gonna be, you know, functional, I guess, but not great. Hi, D-Mist, you're not a bonus round today. But you should die quickly, at least. Boom. D-Mist is gone. Wonderful. Give me more levels. I should re-anchor. I'm gonna anchor Sid, I think, because that's the choice. That's pretty much my only option at this point right now, is to anchor Sid and stick someone else in the front row, which is not nice, because Kane's the only person in my party who is well armored. I guess I could throw Eddie in the front row for now, because I don't really care that much about him. We're gonna anchor Sid. His agility's getting a little bit high, so I'll probably swap him out for the new Sid when I actually go for the whole Zeromus anchor thing. But a Sid with a base level Sid with a Dwarf Axe should have pretty low agility, so that he should function as a pretty good anchor by himself. So we got one key item spot at least, and I'm at 8 right now. So that's potentially 9. This will give me potentially 1 as well. So this is potentially 10 here without going to Zod. Although I do have Zod available. Plus hook and pan checks if I get those. You know. I'd like to get my 10 key items before I grind if possible, so that I don't have to run through all of my sirens. I also have to figure out my party. That Tella is such a long check though. Like, do I even want the Tella? It's so long. I might just bring Porum back. Honestly, and just go extra white mages. I could totally go Zerker Rosa and have Porum be healing. That is fine. Take him down. Yes. We should Zerk Kane, actually. We should have Zerked Kane there. It's okay. Ow. Octaman's not the worst boss, you know. Sylph should be able to heal me up. I'm gonna Zerk Kane. Kane, go. Destroy Octaman. You know what? Zerk yourself too, Rosa. May as well. I'm not gonna Zerk Sid, just in case. You know, I need to toss lives. But I don't think it's likely. Octamime's almost out of tentacles anyway. And Rydia's on healing duty. Gosh, this spot has so much health. Come on, Sylphs. Oof. That was a lot of damage. Okay, Octamam is down. Give me the levels. I guess you have Virus now, that's good. More levels on my Rosa and my Kayn. That's not a key item. That's not what I want to see. It's a ribbon though, which is quite nice. It's just not a key item. I might throw that on Rydia, given that she's kind of my healer right now. And now it's escape from tower! Yay! That's the pixel. Or that's the tile, not pixel, it's just tile. Let's get our tower key item. Please be a key item so I have a chance at 10 key items. I'd love to have 10 key items before I grind. I also would love to figure out my party because Eddie really should go. Give me a spoon, please. I just want a spoon. So bad. Or a hook or something. Something that can lead into other things without... I'll take it. I'll take that. You know, now I want to go back to Troya for treasury purposes. I mean, I have enough money for illusions. We should buy those right now because those are going to make Val much easier. And I remembered where they were. I have so much money, it's like, I may as well just buy 10. We love a useless Excalibur. Because Cecil isn't in the seed, and Edge isn't in the seed. This seed was rough. No Cecil, no Edge, and no Palom. No Palom and no Fu. Like, so many of the really good characters that I like taking to Z are just not here. I love that I'm still dragging around an Eddie. I should really switch back. I should really get that Porum back, honestly. I think Porum's gonna be more useful than what I have right now, but we're gonna check the treasury. Because, you know, adamant armors are on. We could find an adamant armor here, which would be half of adamant spoonword. Or, you know, we could find a bunch of mediocre stuff. The Ashura summon's nice, but... oh, we can toss that. That is money if I want it. I don't really want it, though. I guess over those two. I guess that's better than a Fire Sword. That's not terrible. Tossing a Fire Sword, it's not useful. That is useful. I want arrows. Yes, please. Buy Ice Brand. That is actually useful. I'm stuck with stuff that's not quite that good. Buy Flame Whip. Buy. 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 Take that. And buy. That was not a good treasury. That was a pretty garbage treasury, honestly. Like, it's weighted. It's supposed to be good. I feel like the only things I got out of there were the Ashura Summon, the Dragoon Armor, and maybe the Samurai Arrows. That was just garbage. Even if I had had other characters, that's still just garbage. What the heck? I just wanted a good treasury. But it was garbage. We're 1 key item away from our 10. So I'm gonna go through Zot. And then we'll figure out Final Party and grind after that. Because I'm not taking on anything else. I mean, I can also cast Blink with Rosa. It might be worth just going all physical here and letting her, and not letting Val undo her tornado. I think that might be the strategy. Ugh. I can't believe I'm still lugging this Eddie around, honestly. I should have gotten rid of him a while ago. But, you know. I don't care about being healed. We'll be fine. We can leave Eddie dead. It's honestly okay. He's not going to contribute that much in this fight. We may as well jump. I should jump just to get the Sylph off. I'll let you hit, I guess. Your magic stat's real high here. Physical, not doing that much. Kane did a lot of damage there. Sid can tank this. That's not okay. We're gonna keep jumping on you. Yeah, I was like, she's gonna go back in. At least Kane's now doing actual damage with his jumps, and Sid has a lot of health. That's a little rude, but Rose will be fine. We're gonna start casting the Sylph. Cool. That's fine. Sylph goes off. We're okay. You're gonna throw up the blink on her, actually. That's more important. It's most important that she gets blinked. We're gonna maybe attack with... May as well attack with Sid. We're gonna keep people safe. Jump. My agility's set up so that I perfectly lined up to match up with her jumps. That's fine, she's blinked. What you gonna do? You can't hit her. Then we'll blink you. For safety. May as well keep our Rosa safe as well. Not super worried about anyone else. Or Valvalis is dead. I'll take it. Hey, we got Cure 3. That's good. Please give me a key item. I don't care what. Just give me something. There are 7 key items out there. And not that many other spots. I think there's about 8 other spots up for key items, so there's really... Fine. It doesn't lead to anything, but I'll take it. That's key item number 10. We need to get rid of Eddie. I'm not grinding up an Eddie if I don't have a spoon. It's not happening. Kane's gonna be my main DPS anyway. I'm gonna grab my anchor later, but I want to grab at least someone better right now. I think we're gonna take Porum. Or, yeah, we should take Porum. I could take Rydia, but I think we're gonna take Porum in for Eddie. I want this to... We're not gonna Artemis arrow you, or Artemis bow you. We're gonna give you the next best stuff, like the mute arrows and the samurai bow as well. You can have a guy gear. You can have a sorcerer robe, I suppose. I have a spare one. You're gonna be more of my healer, I think, and Rosa is going to be more of my DPS. That's the plan, at least. I should switch this over to a bandana then. Yeah, you're gonna be full on DPS. And you're gonna go healing with the wizard hat. You're still stuck with an iron ring. How cute. We're not using you as an anchor right now. That'll be fine. This sea is not going quickly, but... I don't need to go all the way to nuke either with Rydia, because I will get some spells. I will get some levels from beating Giant, because I do have to do Giant. But it's not worth walking through package for Atella when I know I have a base level Sid that I can use as an anchor. Which I will definitely swap to. I think we're going to definitely go something somewhat hybrid. Probably Porum healing, Rosa using Zerker Rosa, Zerker Kane, nukes from Melt Rydia if possible. I should have enough sirens for this. 10 should be good. And hopefully I don't have to heal up too much. How? How did you let this happen? I'm not going to trust anything but a cane jump. I shouldn't have trusted Kane to jump. We're going to try filthing you. Ow! I should give him samurai armor, I guess. Okay, maybe we should just trust Sylph. Porum, learn some more spells, please. You know, slingshotting Porum up is not that bad. That just occurred to me, we got a slingshot on Porum. Which is wonderful, honestly. Because now Porum is caught up. I'll still jump with you. But we're gonna get the Sylph Call right away. The nice thing about Sylph Calling here is that it will also heal me. And if Sid goes down, I honestly don't care because he's not going... That's not the Sid I'm gonna be using for the final party. Since I never found a curse ring. This is a long one. It's just long and rude. Almost, Kane. Almost. You're getting there. I still have to find an adamant armor somewhere. Or an adamant, I mean, not an armor. So I still have a ton of experience to get. So I'm probably just gonna go through these sirens and then maybe take on Giant and then start clearing things. The question is whether I want to go Feymarch or Moon. I kind of want to avoid... I should go Baron Basement and then Moon, actually, I think. That's going to be the plan, because I want to avoid Feymarch because there's a Golbez there. I don't want to deal with him. He's rude. The one problem with this is that, you know, Porum and Rydia are both going to have trouble surviving Big Bangs. That is my one concern. So I'm definitely going to pop all my Sirens here to try to get as many levels as possible before we move on. And then we're going to keep doing stuff. I'll probably swap my Anchor out at the... I should swap my Anchor out early, actually. I'm going to give him no defense and the Dwarfax and just let him... I'm just going to give him a Dwarfax. We're going to pop all these Sirens. It's worth it. I think it's worth it, at least. Ugh. This seed. I shouldn't even be jumping with Kayn. Rydia can one-shot this guy. We've made it into the 40s at least with Rydia. We made it to 40 with Rydia, which is honestly pretty decent. Considering we still have CPU spot to go, which is a nice 300,000 experience. Hey! You did it, Kayn. Good job. Okay. We still got 4 more Sirens. I'm gonna pop them all. I'm not gonna go buy any more, but we're gonna pop all our Sirens right here. You're fast? Oh no, we gotta strike first, so... This'll kill. May as well heal up some HP. Sid has been gaining HP too fast to get healed. It's a shame, really, but that's okay. Keep giving me levels. 43. Honestly, if we're mid-40s, that's for Rydia at this point, that's fine. It's gonna be this, Baron Basement, start Moon. Though really the only key item I'll reset out of at this point is Magma Key, I think, and Spoon. I don't know if I take a... Since I've done my grind, I don't think I take a Spoon word if I found a Spoon at this point. But I think it's just those two, really. Because the Pink Tail's still an Adamant Armor. Which I could definitely use on Kayn. And... Hook, I have the Rat Tail already, so that's a check. Pan is 2 checks, I can't fit out of that. Adamant's Go mode. Pink Tail is really useful. We got 6 key items and... what, 8 spots left to check, I think? Not counting key items behind other key items. So I guess technically it's 11. Including the Rat Tail and the Pan checks. I'm gonna grab my anchor before we move on. I have a few backup anchors, so we should be fine. Oh wow, okay. You know, if Rose is at white level, we're probably good. Like, yeah, Porum is not quite there yet, and Rydia is not quite there yet, but we'll be fine. I'm gonna visit the Dwarven Pod again because I have low on... I have no cabins, pretty much. I have 1 cabin, I guess, but... We're gonna be using as much extra healing as I can. We're gonna grab a fresh Sid, because I think that's gonna be my best anchor. I'd rather grab the fresh Sid first. Because this Sid is What's your agility like? Oh yeah, that's terrible. He'd be fine if I had a curse ring, but I don't have a curse ring, so... Fresh Sid. Replace my other Sid. Have a dwarf axe, and that's it. And I'm gonna stick you in the middle. Although I probably... Your defense is okay. We're gonna put Rose in the front. It's fine. I swear. Ugh. This is just... Actually... We're gonna keep our spellcasters in the back. Just the spellcasters. And we're gonna take on Baron Basement before I do anything else, because Baron Basement is right here, and I feel real bad about leaving it behind. I'm leaving Baymarch. I'm okay with that. But I feel like I should check Baron Basement. Especially since it's not that bad to walk out of on Push B to Jump. This has been just a long seed. I feel like the problem with Push B to Jump is that it's like, there's so much early stuff that you can just do. I could have checked this so much earlier. I'm gonna jump on you. We need to kill off Sid at some point. I think Sid can kill himself. Ow. Oh, right, you have mute arrows. Jeez. Okay. I mean, I'll gladly take the level ups. That's good. And I have to keep that. That is a check that I can definitely do. I'm gonna do that first, of course. Hook is... The rat tail is such a free check. If that's the adamant, then I don't have to do a whole bunch of stuff. Moon bosses, which is nice. Of course, it's probably going to be behind the pan on the moon, but, you know, whatever. Time to go raise our hovercraft, since I never did that. We'll grab this chest, why not? It's nothing, of course. Oh gosh, why is the seed so long? I didn't think the seed would be this long when I started it. To be fair, the party composition has been pretty rough this whole time. And okay, we're getting all the Earth rabbit holes, so we can't get rabbit holed from the moon. That's good. So once I head up to the moon, the only thing I'm leaving behind is Feymarch. I don't mind that. At all. Let's head down, do our Sheila check, do our pan checks. I just need an adamant for go mode. That's all I need. Pink tail would be kind of nice. I don't need to do that. We can jump this way. Gosh. So inefficient. I stopped marking bosses a while ago, too. I need to mark those. We beat you, we beat you. Who was before that one? It was something. Oh my gosh, really? How have we not seen a single lunar sparkle? That just occurred to me. We haven't seen a single lunar sparkle yet. That's spooky. And sure, I've skipped several bosses, but there are so many rude bosses out there. Actually, having tents right now is going to be pretty nice, because I don't have to worry about healing up, accidentally reviving Sid. Here's your pan. Of course both the Sheila checks are dead. Why would the Sheila checks have anything on them? Like, both the pan checks are just dead. I think Sheila 1 had something. Oh yeah, Sheila 1 had Tower Key, but why would the pan have anything behind it? It's moon time. I like going top down on push B to jump just because I've usually cleared out the ribbon room by the time I head moon. Which we already have in this case. So I like going cave value into top down moon. You know, I mean, we're gonna have to come back to the blue planet anyway, but I have a pass, so it's not a huge deal. I just want to find it quickly. It's not that, like, the bottom isn't that key item dense without the ribbon room. I feel. We're gonna tent up. Leave my anchor dead, but keep the rest of my party, you know, going. We should be fine. I have stocked up on all my supplies. Might be a little low on star veils. I should maybe look into getting more, but I'm not that low. And I'm definitely fine on illusions and other stuff that I need. Hi Mylon. You're gonna tell me who's in Feymarch, because there's one form is here while the other one's at the Ashura spot. This is Mylon Z. Ew. Feymarch is gross. Mylon and friends at Ashura, not as nice. Okay. Where are my illusions? I know I have more, but I'm gonna use some. We're gonna revive our Rosa because I would like her alive. We're gonna focus on blinking up. Keep ourselves blinked. This is the most important. I should be using Fire 3s. Why am I sylphing? We have Fire 3. I should use it. That would do so much damage here. I guess I'm sylphing for safety? I don't know. It's not really safety. If, you know... I can keep up with blinks now. White. I don't know. Go for it. Also Fire 3. I know Rose's white magic is nerfed a bit, but it's still going to do a lot of damage. More important to keep you alive. You can jump, because you're jumping half the time, so... If you're in the air, you're fine. Or you can take a hit. We're going to wait for Kane to come down from his jump before I blink up. Or I'm going to blink up myself. Rosa, stay safe. Cool, we made it through. Give me more levels. Hey, we got weak. That's good. What's here? I will take that. I said I'd reset out of some key items, but I'm not going to reset out of a free white shirt. For him, you need to be the ultimate white mage. I'm like, I know you have exit. Rosa. I did zot. You have exit. Okay. So we're gonna need a tent. We're gonna need to use a tent, but that's okay. How much MP can I get away with using? Quite a bit, actually. I can... definitely toss a Cure 4 onto everyone before we tent up, which gives everyone enough HP except Kane. That's plenty. Healing. Really hoping the moon's not haunted right now. I mean, the white shirt is very helpful for Porum. She's gonna need it if she's gonna survive Zeromus. I should have used my tent first. I have plenty of tents, I just don't have, like, any cabins, and I don't really want Sid coming back, so... We're gonna try to not let Sid get up ever. Because base level Sid is a really good anchor when you have a Dwarf Axe. Impaled him. And then I'm gonna exit out or reset out and do Wyvern Spot, because it's much faster to do Wyvern on your way down than it is to go the normal way. On push speed or jump. And then it's gonna be Plague, and then Ogopogo, and then I kick myself for leaving it behind in Feymarch. Because it's going to be Feymarch. Just because I skipped it, because Golbez was there. Hello. Okay. I know how to respond to you. I know how to deal with Wyvern. I can Starveil up Kane, and that'll be fine, and then we'll be able to get some life potions going. Life potion spam is the way to go against Wyvern. Wyvern's just like it's obnoxious. Wyvern's just like, it's obnoxious the first time. Once you know it's coming, it's not bad. Honestly, as long as I don't see Ogopogo up here, I'm like, I'm not gonna be that annoyed. I mean, Wyvern's sure obnoxious, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst thing. And there's only 3 other bosses up here, with a huge pool to choose from. We'll see if I can get a couple Star Veils up. Nope. Okay. Now we need to heal life people. We're gonna start tossing lives. And only tossing lives. I'm gonna toss a Star Veil. We have time, actually. I'm gonna toss more Star Veils up. Please Sylph go off. Yes. This is what I want. You reflect whites. Boom! Using the counter Mega Nukes. Nice miss. Oh my gosh, that's so nice that you just missed. We're gonna reflect the white. Boom. Take that. It's not great, but... Okay. Rose is gone for now. I'm gonna let the Mega Nuke hit first. Cool. We got the Sylph off before the life. That's what I wanted here. I'm just using Sylph to trigger the Mega Nuke counter. Because, you know, letting Wyvern kill itself is fun. Plus, now I get the experience on Rydia. And that's go mode. Glad I didn't nope out of that. Okay, we're ready to go. Buy a ninja shirt. You're not useful. Let's get out of here. I got some healing to do. I just need to heal us up to within 1000 HP of max, so that's good. We gotta do Giant on our way down. Giant is required. Not gonna check the rest of Moon, it's not worth it, we're just going. I am so glad that that Wyvern is worth it. And I did top down, you know? We got to skip 3 bosses in the Lunar Subterranean, and Feymarch at least. That's something. Oh gosh. This seed was just very low on useful characters. That is my biggest complaint. This seed just didn't have that many good characters. There was 1 Rosa available, 1 Kain available, 1 Porum available, 2 Rydias available, which is the most useful, a couple Sids available, 1 Tella, and a whole bunch of Eddies, with a spoon in a very rude location, no matter where it is, because everywhere else was going to be a Moon Boss, or Feymarch. We'll see who's in Giant. I'm gonna use one of my tents. We're still leaving Sid dead. Since we can skip the first spot, it doesn't make sense to not use this here. And I really want this 300,000 experience. The experience here is gonna be good, because I would like more HP on my Rydia and my Porum. They're not doing so hot. That's the spot I need to jump over. Okay. Give me one of my objectives, finally. Oh, hello. I don't think you counter that. I'm gonna wall. I'm gonna wait for now. I should have quaked at least. You're gonna cast a wall on yourself. And we're gonna start bouncing stuff off of it. Don't life Sid, whatever you do. You're gonna wait, actually. You're just gonna parry. Why should I bother? Why should I attack when I can just whack you with spells? I know Rosa's not the best at spells right now. Thank you for not hitting anyone with that. But you know, Rydia can just reflect nuke you to death. Plus, Porum's Light should be doing the right amount of damage. Bye, Ashura. Give me levels, please. I need HP. Also, Life 2 on Porum is not bad, since she's gonna be my healer. But mostly I need the HP on my Rydia and my Porum, so that they don't die super fast. Porum I'm probably not super worried about at this point, but Rydia's still a little bit iffy. Oh well, we're just gonna forge and go. At this point. That's all that's left, is forge and go. So glad I have a pass. Hey, we finished our objectives! You know what? Since I need to go underground, we're gonna grab this airship. That way I don't have to fly back to Mysidia. We need to go south. Not west, just south. Don't care. Here. Have the Adamant and the Legend Sword. I'm ready for this to be over. What do you have? Oh, you have apples. This changes things. How much HP do I have? I'd like 3 of those if possible. Can't use that. Won't use that. I have a ribbon that I really should throw on someone. I'm not using that. I'll buy 4. There's no reason not to use these. We're gonna use it on you. Twice. And you need 1. And then the last one will go to Rydia again. You don't need the wizard hat. I'm gonna give you the ribbon. Give you a ton of magic defense. That's fine. That is fine. Yeah, we're fine. I don't need more ribbons. Crystal acquired. We love it when apples end up in Coco's shop. So that I can get my party members' HP up to, you know, reasonable levels. I don't need tons of HP, but I like HP. I'd like my more squishy party members to at least be over 2,000 HP just in case, you know? They've got pretty good magic defense, so I'm not super worried, but I'm gonna push them over 2,000 because that's generally safe. The other two are fine. We should be fine here. I have Bacchuses for... Let's think about party order, actually. So, Kano Bacchus, Rosa tossed the Silk Web. Rydia needs the Starveil. Do I want Rydia... I think I want Rydia to Starveil first. For him to toss the Silk Web. Kane and Rosa to just Bacchus up. I think that'll work better. I might have Rosa cast Zerk on herself, but... Kano Bacchus. Rosa can cast a Zerk on herself. And then we have... We're gonna be good. Let's make sure my Silk Webs are fairly high up in my inventory, along with my Bacchuses. You know, the things that I'm actually going to use for the Z fight. I have exactly one Starveil, so that's a little spooky. I should probably stock up. We'll see if it works with one Starveil. I can always use wall casts, if necessary. Yep, okay. We're ready to go. We are ready to go. I have the pass. We're ready to take on Z today. Oh, this was a long seed. Oh my gosh. I think we're looking at about 220. I think we're at 216-ish now, 217. This is not a great seed for me, but it was a lot of party members that aren't that great. I guess this could have been a good seed to Eddie Strat, but not really, because you had to do Darkness. You had to do Giant, which was... You had to beat that Assure there, so... Not amazing to use Eddie Strats. And you had to get through a Wyvern. On the moon. Like, this was not an easy... This was not going to be a fast seed. Sid should be a pretty good anchor. He's not going to be amazing. He's got 5 agility as opposed to like 1, but 5 is plenty low enough. I forgot to turn up my battle speed. That's what's happening. I'm not going to go through the Z fight at battle speed 4. That's why the Assura fight seemed like it was taking so long. I was wondering why it was taking so long, but it's my battle speed. At least I only had lost time to that in the Assura fight. And we're not going through Z on battle speed 4. That's a little slow for me. We're going back up to 1, because hybrid strats I feel like is probably fine to do 1. Pure reflex strats I would lower the battle speed, but we're on hybrid. It's fine. I have exactly 1 Starveil. It's fine. Everything is fine, I swear. Okay, let's try this again. At battle speed 1. Not at battle speed 4. Because battle speed 4 is slow. Toss the crystal, Sid. Go ahead, do it. You're gonna use my 1 Starveil. No, you use the only Starveil to reflect yourself. Plus, it means that she'll be safe from the counter nuke from the Silk Web, if that happens. I might use Rose's turn to cure up instead of Zerking if it hits Porum, but otherwise we're just gonna go. So Pleb. Bacchus. On Kane. Who's it gonna hit? That is fine. Take him. Kill him. Whatever. You Zerk yourself. Nuke. Reflector nuke. Rosa should be good for Zerks. I need to do a self-Zerk there though, because otherwise it's not going to be great. With K Diceness, damage, but not too much damage. We're fine for now. Have a Stardust Rod, Sorcerer Robe, Rune Ring, Rydia's nuke. Yeah. Rydia's got a high magic stat. I'm gonna cure up, just to be safe. Rosa's helping. You know, she's doing a pretty good job. Considering I don't have a super good attack, considering she has a karate robe on, I'd say she's doing pretty well. Okay, we're gonna probably get a Reflected Light in here because Porum can do that. Porum may as well start doing damage. I think I have time for this. Our damage is not amazing with the Zerkers. They're just here to do their best and to stall for time. Well, and to buffer my inputs so that Rydia can get her nukes out faster, basically. Because Rydia is doing a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, fine, I'll take that. Also, Porum, how much are you gonna do? I think your will stat is pretty buffed right now, even though I don't have a staff on you. That seemed like the pause for the HP refill. So I'm going to... No. I'm going to toss a Cure 2 on Rydia with Porum. Just a Cure 2 potion, just to try to give her some extra HP. Because I don't know if she'll live through a Big Bang. And I want her to live, if possible. So we're just going to do that real quick, just to buff her up a bit. Give her a little bit more of a buffer. There's another Shake. Another Reflected Nuke. I mean, Kane and Rosa are only doing 2,000 damage, maybe a swing each. Rydia's the real damage here. I'm going to try for Reflected Light again, because the rest of the party is doing fine. Yeah, I was like, we're probably going to eat a Big Bang. That's okay. We'll get the Cure 4 off pretty quickly, assuming that Rydia lived! Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Rydia lived, and Porum lived with plenty of HP. So, we should get their spells off. Both of them. Nice. We probably hit Meteor Phase right now. Yep, we're that's spooky. Please don't hit my mages. Nice. Cool. That was not very fast overall, but the Z fight was fine. The Seed was obnoxious to get through, I have to say. This Seed was rude. Not in terms of... It wasn't rude in terms of bosses, it was just rude in terms of it didn't give me anything useful to fight with early on, at all. It just did not give me enough damage. It really did not want me getting through the Seed quickly. Oof. Okay. This is just a long one. Ugh. Top-down moon is the way to go. On push B to jump, I think. Ah, goodness. Well, I'm curious to see where things were. I was hoping to get a theater that we can practice in after the community race practice, but that's not gonna happen, I think. Gosh, when the in-game time is over 2 hours, things are going wrong. Let's see where things were. Okay, the pink tail was on the Mylon, so I could have done that, I guess, for an adamant, but that wouldn't have been amazing. This was Luca Key, I remember that. Ugh, goodness. That was our hook, which ended up leading to nothing because it was just rat tail into pan. Led to pan, which led to nothing. It was just a whole waste of time. Oh gosh. Magma Key was down at the bottom of the moon. Okay. Yep, we saw the Baron Can Dwarf. We saw most of this. I'm just looking to see where the spoon was. Because I would like to know where the spoon was. I mean, it's either Fame Arch or it's on another moon boss. We saw all these items. Oh, the spoon was at Wyvern Spot. So the spoon would have been the next one I checked, which was, you know, whatever. It's fine. I'm glad I did not reset out of that Wyvern. I'm glad I didn't nope out of that Wyvern. That was, I feel like, a good call. Could have maybe been faster if I've had 2 videos, but I didn't have another Stardust. I didn't have as much good Black Mage gear as White Mage gear. Like, the white shirt from Cade Bahamut really paid off and made Porum actually worth taking. I mean, probably what cost me the most time is just not dumping Eddie earlier. Really, I should have just dumped Eddie when I had the chance to. Instead of kicking Porum for Rosa, I should have just dumped Eddie and kept Porum and Rosa. Although at that point, we really didn't have that much damage from either of them either. So, Oh, just so many Eddies this seed. And we were missing a lot of the really powerful characters like Cecil, Palom, Edge, and Fu. Were just not appearing in this seed. Anyway, now that the spoiler log's finished playing, I'm gonna stop streaming for just a little bit, just to get my next seed set up, which is a practice seed for the community race tonight. So I have it already rolled. We're just gonna get it set up real quick. I'll be back in just a second.